The older I get, the more I realize that so much of what we were told about staying healthy just doesn't hold up anymore. For decades, doctors and magazines told us to avoid fat, push through tiredness, and exercise every single day without rest. But here's the truth. Many of us who followed that advice ended up feeling weaker, not stronger. I'm 83 now, and I can tell you this from experience. The small habits that used to be called bad might actually be the reason I'm still active, independent, and full of life today. In this video, I want to share a few surprising things that modern research says can actually help us live longer and feel better, even if the old rules said otherwise. These are backed by real science, not guesses or trends. So stay with me till the end, because what you'll hear today might make you rethink some habits you gave up years ago. And before we start, tell me in the comments, which state are you watching from? And what's one healthy rule you were told to always follow, but you've started to question lately? Habit number 1. The afternoon nap that strengthens your heart. You've probably heard people say that naps are for the lazy, or that once you start needing them, it means you're getting old. But that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, science is now proving that taking a short nap in the afternoon is one of the smartest things older adults can do for their heart, brain, and overall energy. Researchers at Harvard Medical School followed thousands of seniors over many years and discovered that those who nap for 30 to 60 minutes a day have a 37% lower risk of heart disease than those who never nap. That's a huge difference, and it shows that rest is not weakness, it's protection. Here's why. Your body follows a natural rhythm called the circadian rhythm. Around early afternoon, your energy naturally drops, not because you're lazy, but because your brain and heart need a short recovery period. When you fight through that tiredness with coffee, sugar, or willpower, your body releases more cortisol, the stress hormone that raises blood pressure and wears down your heart over time. But when you allow yourself to rest, even for half an hour, your heart rate slows, your blood pressure drops, and your brain resets. Take Estelle from Charlotte, for example. At 77, she used to power through her afternoons, telling herself naps were for old people, but she felt exhausted by dinner and snapped easily at her grandkids. After her doctor encouraged her to nap for just 45 minutes a day, everything changed. She woke up clearer, calmer, and happier. Her evenings became her favorite time of day again. So what's the right way to nap? Aim for between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. That's when your body naturally slows down. Keep it short. 30 to 60 minutes is ideal. Nap in a quiet, dark room instead of dozing off in front of the TV, and set an alarm so you don't oversleep. Don't feel guilty about resting. Your body isn't asking for laziness. It's asking for repair. You've worked hard your entire life. You've earned this time to rest and recharge. A simple nap isn't a luxury. It's your body's way of keeping you strong for all the moments that still matter most. Habit number 2. Enjoy full-fat dairy without fear. For years, we were told that fat was our enemy. Remember those commercials in the 80s and 90s that pushed low-fat milk, fat-free yogurt, and margarine instead of butter? We listened. We gave up the foods we loved, thinking we were protecting our hearts. But what really happened? People started getting sicker, not healthier. Diabetes, obesity, and heart disease became more common. Now, decades later, science is proving what many of us suspected all along. Real, full-fat dairy isn't the problem. It's part of the solution. Research from Tufts University followed over 3,000 seniors for 15 years and found something shocking. Those who ate full-fat dairy had a 42% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes compared to people who ate low-fat or non-fat dairy. Why? Because when you take the fat out, food companies replace it with sugar and artificial ingredients to make it taste good again. And it's the sugar, not the fat, that messes with your blood sugar, weight, and heart. Fat from dairy isn't dangerous. It's actually useful. It helps your body absorb vitamins like A, D, E, and K, vitamins that protect your bones, eyesight, and immune system. It also keeps you full, which means you eat less junk later. And here's something people forget. Your brain is made of nearly 60% fat. When you cut out healthy fats, your brain function can suffer. Take Terrence from St. Louis, who's 81. For decades, he ate fat-free everything. He struggled with hunger, mood swings, and high blood sugar. But when he switched back to whole milk, full-fat Greek yogurt, and real butter, he said it felt like someone flipped a switch. His energy came back, his blood sugar stabilized, and his doctor even reduced his medication dose. So here's your simple fix. Toss the low-fat labels out of your kitchen. Buy whole milk instead of skim, real butter instead of margarine, and full-fat cheese and yogurt instead of those tasteless, fat-free versions. Don't worry about the calories. Your body knows how to handle real food. The fat you've been avoiding all these years isn't your enemy. It's your missing fuel. So go ahead, spread that butter, enjoy that creamy yogurt, and know you're feeding your body what it truly needs to stay strong, sharp, and satisfied. Habit number 3. Drink coffee. It's good for your brain. For so many years, we were told to stay away from coffee. It's bad for your heart, they said. It'll make you jittery, raise your blood pressure, and mess up your sleep. So many people switched to tea or quit coffee altogether. But new science says the exact opposite. Today, researchers at Johns Hopkins University and Harvard Medical School agree that coffee, yes, plain old coffee, can actually protect your brain, heart, and liver, especially as you get older. Studies following tens of thousands of seniors over decades found that people who drink 3 to 5 cups of coffee a day have a 65% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease than those who drink little or no coffee. That's not just a minor benefit, that's a game changer. Coffee contains more than 1,000 natural compounds, including powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect your brain cells from damage. Caffeine itself helps improve focus, alertness, and memory. It also prevents the buildup of toxic proteins that lead to Alzheimer's and dementia. But the benefits don't stop there. Coffee drinkers have lower risks of type 2 diabetes, liver disease, Parkinson's, and even certain cancers. It also helps regulate metabolism and improves circulation, something that's especially important as we age. In short, that warm morning cup isn't just comfort, it's medicine in disguise. Take Laverne from Detroit, who's 79. She used to think coffee was bad for her heart, so she gave it up for years. Then she learned about the new research and slowly added it back. 1 cup, then 2, then 3. Within months, she noticed she was thinking clearer and had more energy. Her latest memory test showed real improvement, and her doctor was impressed. Here's how to do it right. Drink regular caffeinated coffee, not decaf, because most of the health benefits come from the caffeine and antioxidants together. Keep it simple. Black coffee or with a little whole milk or cream. Avoid piling on sugar or flavored syrups that turn it into dessert. Stop drinking by 2 p.m. so it doesn't disturb your sleep. Coffee isn't the enemy, it's your ally. So, tomorrow morning, don't skip it. Brew that cup proudly. Sip it slowly. And remember, you're not just waking up your body, you're protecting your brain for the years ahead. Habit number 4. Rest days make you stronger, not weaker. You've probably heard the saying, no pain, no gain. It's been drilled into us for decades. If you're not sweating every day, you're not doing enough. But here's the truth. As we get older, that kind of thinking can actually do more harm than good. The latest research from the Mayo Clinic and the National Institute on Aging shows that seniors who take 2 to 3 complete rest days per week actually build more strength and stay healthier than those who exercise every single day without giving their bodies time to recover. When you exercise, you're not building strength right away. You're creating tiny tears in your muscles. The growth and repair happen afterward, when your body is resting. That's when new muscle tissue forms, bones strengthen, and your energy levels rebuild. But if you never allow yourself to rest, your body stays in a constant state of stress. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, rise, which can cause fatigue, joint pain, poor sleep, and even weaken your immune system. Over time, it can actually make you lose muscle instead of gaining it. Take Harvey from Omaha, for example. At 75, he was one of those no days off kind of people. He thought working out 7 days a week was keeping him young, but he always felt tired, sore, and stiff. His doctor suggested adding 2 full rest days to his week. Within a month, his soreness vanished. Within 2 months, his strength numbers improved, and he said he finally felt alive again, not exhausted. Your body at this stage of life needs balance, effort, and recovery. So aim for 4 to 5 days of light to moderate exercise each week. That could be walking, swimming, yoga, or gentle strength training. Then take 2 or 3 full rest days where you skip structured workouts entirely. You can still move, maybe stretch a little, do light gardening, or take a slow walk, but keep it easy. And here's the most important part. Don't feel guilty about resting. You're not being lazy. You're giving your body exactly what it needs to grow stronger. Muscles, bones, and joints all repair themselves during rest, not during the workout. Listen to your body. If you feel unusually tired, sore, or heavy, it's asking for a break. Honor that. You've spent years pushing yourself. Now it's time to let your body recover, rebuild, and reward you with strength that lasts. Rest isn't quitting. Rest is wisdom. For most of our lives, we've been told to follow rules. Avoid fat, skip naps, limit coffee, and never miss a workout. But science has caught up, and it's finally showing what many of us have felt in our bones all along. Sometimes, the old advice just doesn't work for the old body. As we age, our needs change, and the habits that truly protect our heart, brain, and energy aren't about pushing harder, but about listening smarter. Taking a short nap in the afternoon doesn't make you lazy, it helps your heart recover. Enjoying full-fat dairy isn't dangerous. It nourishes your brain and balances your blood sugar. Drinking coffee isn't harmful. It sharpens your memory and guards against dementia. And resting from exercise isn't giving up. It's giving your body the time it needs to grow stronger. These habits might surprise your doctor or your family, but the science is clear. They work. You've spent a lifetime taking care of others. Now it's time to take care of yourself with habits that truly support long, independent, healthy years ahead. So, tell me in the comments, which one of these habits are you already doing, and which one are you planning to start this week? And don't forget to share this video with a friend who still believes old health myths. You might just change their life, and yours too.